Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We're here in nature. I feel stressed. Where did all my energy go? It's right there. Oh, thank you. Can I get a hello there? How to stop wasting your emotional energy? Let's have some fun. I get asked this question a lot. I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey. The emotion is the energy in motion. What if I told you nobody has the power to drain your emotional energy without your permission? Let's play a game. The I feel game. I feel, wait for it, I am here to please everyone, save everyone, to make everybody happy at the expense of my own personal happiness. Wait a minute, no. I feel nobody cares about me. I feel that I always have to be perfect, that I can never make a mistake. I've got one for you. I feel the longer I wait, the better it is, because now I don't have to step into radical action. I feel I can eat whatever I like and it's not going to affect the way I feel. What if I told you that emotions are not based on how we think? Our emotions are based on how we feel. Therefore, in not wasting our emotional energy, we have to start seeing what is affecting how we feel. Along my journey, what really helped me see the secret is that it's not about externalizing your power. You see someone and now you place them on a pedestal. Oh, they have all the answers. I don't. So now we feel inferior to them. So when we're around them, we feel nervous, we feel tension, anxiety, panic. So guess what? Our emotional energy is seeping out of us. You've been in a conversation before where you have really wanted to leave, but you didn't have the confidence. That was me in my early journey. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah. You become a yes person. Whenever we have difficulty in saying no, we are losing our emotional energy. It's all about being assertive, to say yes when we want, also to say no when we want. When we realize we can never offend anybody when we are in our true authenticity. You harm yourself and you harm others when you are going through life pretending, when you are someone else. Some people say, I feel I have to be serious all the time. Being in nature, you just loosen up, you let go totally. More so, you cultivate your inner child. And this is the real secret for not losing your emotional energy. A lot of us, we are in an environment which is not complementing our own energy. Therefore, now we lose our emotional energy. When you place yourself in nature, you breathe in deep from the base of your spine. You love what work you are doing every single day. It's not work, it's a lifestyle. When you have this pure passion for life, now you conserve your emotional energy. When you place yourself with kindred spirits, now you generate so much beautiful, magnificent energy. When you are in the wrong company, when you are alone, as I say, in a room full of people, but you feel alone. Why? Because you are not in resonance. So more so, you are lying to yourself. Now, you are wasting your emotional energy. So it's all about surrounding yourself with people who uplift your spirit. It all starts with seeing the secret. Whenever you can't express yourself 100%, you are wasting your emotional energy. It's all about speaking from your heart space. Right now, it's fun just to dive in all areas without feeling guilty. Oh my days, what are they gonna think? It doesn't matter. Just as long as you are talking from your heart space and authentic place. Many times we go through life with unresolved issues. We go through life full of doubts. We go through life feeling we are not worthy. To conserve your energy, we have to start seeing ourselves as worthy, as not being victims of circumstance, but true co-creators of our reality. When we see that what's happened has happened, but how do we see ourselves? That is the most important thing. The internalize are far more powerful than the external ones. The perception we have of ourselves is greater than the perception other people have of us. Don't make me say it again. I've seen along my journey that to be brave is not easy. Because yes, you are going to make mistakes, but there are no mistakes if you have learned something from it. When you are ruminating on when things didn't go right, it now multiplies because whatever you focus on grows. Instead of focusing on what isn't working, I focus on what is working. Therefore, I don't waste my emotional energy. I have something called drunk talk. A lot of us, we have surface relationships. So we're at work and we're talking about something which we're not really interested in, but it's making us feel drunk. Oh, yeah. No real enthusiasm there. So in the process, we are wasting our emotional energy. When When we start talking about things that really matter to us, when we start making time for those that really matter to us, when we start asking what is most important to us in this life, now we start generating bucket loads of energy. When we see all around us, there is a lot of heavy energy right now on the planet because we are in the metamorphosis. But being an alchemist is all about converting the energy from negative to positive and then seeing the real secret. It's about becoming neutral. When you don't judge something, now you are not in separation because you are seeing that it is a part of who you are. Many times we have to ask ourselves, what are we eating? Did you check the packet? Did you read the label? Because the kinds of foods we are eating is linked into how we are feeling. I love blueberries. Matter of fact, I just had some blueberries and I feel great. But when we don't see that connection, many of us waste our emotional energy. When we are being distracted, when we are not focused on our true purpose, now we waste our emotional energy. When we do cultivate our true purpose, it serves us. It's not easy. Otherwise, everybody would be doing it. To have that focus on your dream when people are telling you, forget about it, takes self-discipline. More so, it takes knowing. It takes knowing. So, emotional energy is about putting things in perspective, to conserve it, to realize all I can do is what I know naturally to me. I can't be anybody else. But also to see ourselves as constantly evolving. This is where we find our true power. To see that we live in a flash of light. I'm not waiting for the perfect opportunity. I'm making it. And that's why I do it every single day. I do what I love. I step into that radical action every single day, and I've seen the secret. When you do what you love, you manifest abundance. Therefore, you conserve your emotional energy. Our emotional energy governs the way we think and our physical body. Many of us, we waste our emotional energy because we are not fully aware of the power of moving into our bodies every single day. We are living up here. Once you lose your mind and come to your senses, now you conserve your emotional energy. I say that all around us, you have to be smart right now because there is so much going on to distract you from the truth of who you are. Not only in the educational system, you've got entertainment, but we have to take responsibility. We have to see that we are handing over our power. And whenever we feel that somebody has wronged us, has disrespected us, grab a mirror and say to yourself, I am worthy of more. People say, Ralph, don't you ever get depressed? I say, I haven't been depressed since 2006. Ever since I started to know thyself. More so, I started to connect with those who remind me who I am. It takes silence, mindfulness to stop wasting your emotional energy. A lot of us, we're living in a routine, just going on and on and on. But we never stop to say, wait a minute, how do I feel? I feel fantastic every day. And therefore I can smile, I can loosen up. Therefore, I'm always in the process of generating energy, in the process of becoming my greatest version. So to stop wasting energy, see how everything is connected. See that even by the music you are listening to, what is the frequency of the music I am listening to? And how is it helping me become my greatest version? Because this whole world is based on frequency. We are energy in human form experiencing itself. So the more we raise our energy, the more we don't waste our emotional energy. We do that by loving ourselves 100%, by self-caring, by not neglecting ourselves, and more so by seeing that we have to make the most of every moment. And it is our attitude that governs what we will become. There is no failure. There are no mistakes. There is only now. And we have power to make that moment anything we desire. We are here in nature. Feels good. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.